Ladies, this is section 2.5, goal 1, example 1, and we are still finding zeros of polynomial functions. And when you begin to find zeros of polynomial functions, I want you to begin by checking to see if you can factor the polynomial. I have 4 terms here. I notice that I do not have a GCF, but I know with 4 terms I can usually factor by grouping. So let's see if we can factor by grouping here. So I'm going to group together the first 2 terms. And then remember, we always want a plus between our sets of parentheses. And then I'll group together the last 2 terms. And we're finding zeros, so of course we set this equal to 0. In the first 2 terms, my GCF is x squared, so I'll factor out x squared. -3 is the GCF of my second set of terms. And I notice that x squared times x plus 4 and 3 times x plus 4 have a GCF of x plus 4. So I'll factor x plus 4 out of each set. And when I factor x squared plus 4 out of the first term, I get x squared minus, and when I factor it out of the second factor, I get 3. Okay, so if we want to find all of the zeros, we know the degree is 3, so I should have 3 zeros. And my first 0 comes from the factor x plus 4, and x will equal -4. My second 0 comes from x squared minus 3 equals 0. So I'll add 3 to both sides. And then I know that when I take the square root of both sides, because this is squared, then I'll have 2 solutions, positive and negative root 3. So my zeros are -4, positive 3, and positive root 3, and negative root 3. Now you'll recall in class today we talked about if we have degree 3, we'll have 3 zeros. If we have degree 3, we'll have 3 linear factors. You may notice that x squared minus 3 is not linear. So I want to show you how you can use your zeros to write linear factors. We do have that linear factor of x plus 4. Remember, x was equal to -4, so if I go in reverse, x plus 4 will equal 0. Same concept here. If I have a 0 of x equals positive root 3, then if I go in reverse, I have a factor of x minus root 3. If I have a 0 of x equals -3, then I can go in reverse and I have 0 of x plus root 3. So that's just to help you understand how you can find linear factors if you have a polynomial that's difficult for you to factor.